D.C. Council passes emergency legislation to extend the youth curfew. 7 News is learning more about what the changes will mean for young people in the city. Kelly Lynn, she's live in Navy Yard where she's asking local leaders what happens now. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning to you, John. I am standing across from the Navy Yard Metro. You might remember that this is the area. It's one of several places where large groups of young people have recently been involved in violent activity. And that uptick in crime led the mayor to ask the D.C. Council to pass emergency legislation that would extend the youth curfew. On Tuesday, the council approved the proposal, which brings several changes. And they include starting the curfew at 11 p.m. daily in July and August, applying the curfew to 17-year-olds. The police chief can establish extended juvenile curfew zones. I talked to a council spokesperson who tells me that these curfew zones will start at 8 p.m. instead of 7. They will apply to groups of 8 or more instead of 3 or more, and will be in place for 4 days instead of 15. Navy Yard residents have pushed for changes to address the problems.
Too much violence going on with the younger generation. We're trying to save our kids today, not lose them.
And these zones would mirror those drug-free zones that were signed into law in March of 2024. I did email D.C. Police because I wanted to learn more about the zones. A spokesperson telling me that if established, they would be posted and that curfew enforcement would be similar to how it's been. I also wanted to know what happens to a young person who breaks the curfew. I'll tell you how MPD is responding to that question coming up in the next half hour. Live in Navy Yard, Kelly Lynn, 7 News.